Neil, proszę yourself.
Nice to be nice.
Claire and Adam, he wanted an awesome wedding, and so far the tireless efforts to ensure this happens seem to have paid off. Laura and I are so proud of how beautiful and happy Claire looks today. Claire, you know the phrase that has been said to you so many times over the years, being a leader. Without doubt, I'm great joy. This is just in case you forget. Keep your memory. Great joy. It's our pleasure to welcome Adam to our family. I've no doubt that he fits perfectly in with the family. Got to know him so well over the past few months, and the best advice I would give Claire is to make sure that everything she buys for the new house is sharp-proof and unbreakable. I'm so proud that you are my daughter, Claire. Thank you for this honour today, and I cherish this day forever. I wish you both the happiness forever. Just before I finish, I'd like to thank these beautiful bridesmaids, Leanne, Marianne, and the gorgeous little Claire princesses, Leila and Aisha. And not forgetting our other darling daughter, Michelle. He looks stunning today. My final duty is to great colleagues is to propose a toast to the beautiful daughter and the new son-in-law. So would you please stand and join me in a toast? Right. Now, ladies and gentlemen, keep the round of applause going. It's the man of the moment as your groom.
I've got to say, you're going to have to forgive me if I throw doing this, because I had just the most amazing day, and I completely forgot about the speech part. The last 3 or 4 days I've been racking my brains. It's like the only thing I stressed about, and I forgot. Because it's just been the absolute best. So I'd like to thank Jerry very much, first of all, for the very kind words, and setting her day off crying, because then I can take it. But it's now my great honour, on behalf of my beautiful new wife, to welcome you all this evening, and to thank you all for coming. It means so much that everybody that we love in this world can make the effort, take the time out of their lives to come along, and you all look absolutely amazing. It just wouldn't be the same without you. You'll maybe notice around your tables, each table is named after somewhere in the world. That's mostly because, well, Claire thinks it's just because it's places that I would laugh in, but I like to think of it because we're all the way around the world, we still couldn't find anything better for each other. It really was just the best time of our lives. You'll find at each table a couple of quotes, just a couple of examples of why we think we're pretty good with each other. We're all right, not saying that. You're all here today because you've all played a part in making our lives enjoyable, and you've all supported us through our lives so far. So in return, our main aim tonight is to make sure that everybody has the absolute best time that they can. To that end, that's why you've each got your little place cards. Some pictures are of folk having a good time, some pictures are having a really, really good time, some pictures are after you've had a really, really good time. Either way, from 1 o'clock this evening or tonight, that's how you all have to look. Preferably beforehand. So, again, on behalf of my beautiful wife Claire and I, the very first first of tonight's many toasts, apologies, goes to yourselves for being yourselves, to friends and family. Friends and family. So, the next people I'd like to thank this evening are Claire's parents, Gloria and Jerry, for those who don't know. First and foremost, I'd like to thank them in all seriousness for showing Claire the love, care and attention that you have all throughout her life. It's made her in the room that she is today that married. She wouldn't be in the room that she is without your care and attention. And for that, seriously, I do thank you. Being brought up in a house where, I'm not going to name the names here, but where there's both extreme OCD and a more horizontal approach to life, has made Claire into the mostly balanced individual that's but the whole Macmillan Grove pack are very protective of the youngest. Right from the very start, we had Graham and Leanne doing a really terrible meerkat impression out the front window. Trying to catch him up, so picking Claire up on his accent first day. And Gloria's nearly crashed 3 or 4 times, rubbernecking as she drove away. Just making sure that our baby's safe, sure, nothing to do with nosing. So, I really have been welcomed right into the heart of the Macmillan family right from the start. And for somebody who thought they had more than enough siblings, I really must say I'm very fond of my new brothers and sisters. It's great times hanging around with them, it really is. I take credit from that. Most of you know the last 3 months Claire and I have spent being lodgers in Gloria and Jerry's house, and they really have taken it in their strides. Imagine 20 years after having your first kid, 20 odd years after having your first kid, thinking, oh, amazing. 3 months later, a year later, 2 homeless Joes roll up on your doorstep. We're going to be here till April. Thanks very much. And we're not paying tax. Even Jerry has taken it right in his stride. He's taken it really, really well. I mean, I'm quite hard worked. So far, we keep counting as the casualties. A couple of legs, a couple of glasses, a pair of cordless phones, the doorbell, the front step, and he doesn't even know this one yet, but the washing line that's lasted for 20 odd years. But all joking aside, you guys have really provided the very best, all of you, for Claire throughout her life. And I can only promise from this moment forward, I'll take over, and I promise I'll do that for the rest of the years. I told you there's about 8 to 4 collisions from a bunk bed, which resulted in late night A&E visits. I've had 2 absolutely spectacular car crashes, if I would say so myself. And yeah, I'm very good at that. We'll skip over the part where you taught me how to drive with that. And then you're separate from as well, can't leave that one out. I've learned a lot from Mum and Dad, they really have helped form my character over the years. My dad has failed absolutely miserably in instilling anything whatsoever to do with common sense in here, and I don't know one end of a screwdriver from the other, but he really has left me with the most important lesson in life, and that is how to sit down, nod solemnly, yes dear. My mum, on the other hand, she's taught me how to spot a bargain at 100 paces. 200 if you've got your glasses on. Right. But she's also taught me as well how to never, ever, ever, ever be wrong. Unless your wife's right. So that for that, I thank you both. I also need to thank you both for welcoming Claire right into the heart of the family as well. It's been easier for my mum, somebody to share all the opinions about with. My dad absolutely adores Claire and he wouldn't have anything said against her. Doesn't understand her. Seeing said sometimes on the sofa, just, what is this? Vegetarian creature. Appeared in my life, like that, absolutely. For all of that together, love you both. To Mum and Dad, Lady. Must be happy moments. Oh, traditionally, time to give out presents. So, Claire and I are slight control freaks, so not everybody got a whole lot to do at the wedding, but the mums were there to pick up the slack where we missed the big things. They're stuck a little bit reminders to stay on time with things and to do things properly. That's why you've got this small gift, a token of our appreciation. Thank you very much. And dads, we don't want you left out, and you also have to live with these ladies, so which I'm sure is a pleasure. And we'll live with one of them. Thank you. So, on to the bridesmaids. Claire asked you guys today to become the bridesmaids because of the support. And I've talked so long that the battery has died. You guys, Claire asked you to be your bridesmaids, our bridesmaids, because of the support that you've given her through our life, right from the start, right to this day, and you got her down the aisle. Just looking unbelievable, as you two do as well, and just the happiest woman ever. So for that, I thank you both, and also Michelle, who always runs around making sure everything's just perfect. For that, for all that you guys do, thank you very much. Good Everybody hear me, yeah? Got that from Mom. Teacher voice. Now, there are always friends that we have who just can't make it to the celebrations. It might be because we simply haven't met them yet, the friends we're yet to meet. It could be because the distance is too great to manage, their health prevents them, life throws something at them as it tends to do, or they've just left this world. But for whatever reason, we'll always be thinking of them. To our absent friends, we toast. Sorry. That. Got it. But what you made me, my wonderful, beautiful wife, and your part of the story, Claire. Our story started years and years ago. I'd met Claire a few times, she doesn't actually remember the first time we met. That's the only thing I can hold over her head. There we go. Excellent. There we go. But I knew her later. I saw. But in true Osprey man style, I had not even an inkling that she might even feel the same way. No idea. Alison knows how this feels. I had to tell Stephen after 2 years. I think she It's like 13 years later. But it took one faithful works Christmas night out. It was so romantic. I slipped and spilled chips and mayonnaise all down her silk dress. We called it a taxi. I'm cold. So she got my pill socks. She wore them. She was cozy. We cozied up. We exchanged phone numbers in the taxi. Boom. 6 months later, she was mine. Seriously, no. If you're interested in a guy, just tell him. I even took an intervention from Sabrina, who's sitting there. She's the matchmaker, so arranged marriage. Took an intervention from Sabrina to say, I think she might quite like this. And then took another intervention from my friends at the very back at a house party where they were seeing the signs that I had clearly missed. So a couple of shots later, I got my text, after a day, life has only got better since then. It was great. The first date went well as well. I knew on the first date, it's a cliche, but I knew the first date she was the one for me. I really did. I can tell you right down to the moment. We had our dinner, sat in a pub, a couple of cocktails, she was dressed as Gomer. And I just decided to pour my heart out. You know, I was so nervous on the first date because I liked her so much that I had time 4 cans of Strongbow before I left. She really is perfect. Our life together is perfect. Everything in the way of the list has been so easy, from travelling around the world, as you see, to moving into the flat, moving back into the house, buying the house, planning this day that's been so good so far. It's been so easy. I know where I stand with Claire, if I'm told exactly where to stand. It makes life so easy. Right way to follow instructions. There's a million things I love about Claire. She cracks me up every day. Her sense of humour is unbelievable. She's got the voice of an angel. She's so caring, in fact, that if you were sitting yourself in a restaurant, you'd had it. We're coming to join you, whether you like it or not. You're sitting having a nice little lunch, tough. We're coming to join you. She can't prepare to see second, and when it hurts her heart, she says. And I live in real fear that every day I'm going to come home and one of Claire's 90-year-old widows is going to be the new granddad. And I've said that, that's where our Claire is. But my very favourite thing about Claire, as everyone's spouse or partner is the effect that she has on me. Makes me better. I think of myself as a fairly well-rounded guy, but like everyone does, I see a few things in myself that I don't always love. I can be a little bit selfish. I can be a medium bit harsh on people. Apologies if that's at some point. And I can be a big bit impatient. That one's hard to come over. I judge people too quickly sometimes. I hold a grudge too long and hold on to my money for even longer. That's most of years ago. But I've always known these things about myself, but it's not until I met the woman that I love that I wanted to do anything about it.
Who loves dresses and shoes?
Yes, you love it. But that's the thing about love. You can think these things about yourself all day long, but the thought of somebody, the person that you love, thinking these things about you is not too great. So I'm definitely no angel yet, but from that first day I started working on it. To the best man, to the best wife that I could possibly wish for. Couldn't find a better for how much I love you, Claire. But I can promise it's a whole damn lot. And I love you more today than I did yesterday. I promise I'll love you more tomorrow. So, to my new wife, Claire, hope I'm for your tears. To Claire! Thank you. Now, I'll pass on to my best man. His mum and dad's first attempt at his cooking. After 3 years of trying to establish what they could from the wreckage, they just gave up and had me instead. Without further ado, Steve.
Thank you, Adam. It's I've been waiting 27 years for this, so get comfy. Not as long as Alison not. But seriously, get comfy. If you thought that was long, I'm going to destroy it. For those of you that don't know me, that's a shame because I'm awesome. My name is Stephen, I'm the eldest of the 4 Osprey brothers, and for the 4th time today, no, I'm not single. Welcome to the Best Man Speak. Adam, this is for shooting me in the face with a BB gun. You promised wasn't will be. And before all that, a few thanks. So first of all to the stunning bridesmaids. They did a fantastic job in your duties today. And our friend Diane, who's going to be my glamorous assistant as well. Along with the cutest flower girls I've ever seen in my life as well. Yeah. So a big round of applause for all the guys who did their duties well today. And you were outshone only rightly by our beautiful bride Claire. You were a radiant light that twinkled and danced right off Adam's head. Like a freshly polished disco ball. Illuminating the whole chapel. It was gorgeous. That's one. Sincerely though, thank you to Adam and Claire for a fantastic day. And it's been a fantastic day for all fantastic individuals, and coming from a small family, it can be quite daunting. This is a lot of people. There's actually so many of us here, it actually feels like a small army, and I was looking and noticed actually watching Stonehouse. I'm pretty sure we could take it. And I've made quite a lot of people today for the first time, and everyone's been very warm and charming, as Adam alluded to earlier on. I know you guys are the most important thing in their lives, so again, thanks very much for being here. I can see why they hold you in such high esteem. And you guys have really made it what it is today and why it's so important to them. So a big round of applause for all of yourself, please. And let's generally agree not to ruin that with far too much alcohol and inappropriate dancing later on. Just as a group, let's agree to do that. Because you know who you are. And those of you that I have met, if you've spent any time with Adam and Claire over the past year, will know the planning and precision that's gone into creating this fabulous day. From the ceremony, reception, outfits, down to the tiny details of the favours that you've got and the speeches as well. So for those of you that spent any time with me, you'll know that the relaxed approach that Adam was alluding to earlier on, the relaxed approach that I have to planning. So some months ago I received very specific instructions to do with my speech and what to particularly avoid, so you're actually going to have to kind of bear with me here a little minute. So, no swearing or profanity, no insulting the in-laws, no tales of drunken or loonish behaviour, and then complimenting you with a fantastic speech, but all be sincere. No mention of previous girlfriends or conquests. No, we're actually alright. Yeah, and finally a note from Claire asking me to ensure that all the guys and I kept him out of any exotic nightclubs on the stag do, which we did. And following millions, you've known Adam for 3.5 years now, and by now you've probably noticed some of the strange behaviour and character traits he was talking about earlier on. But now the nuptials are completed, contract signed and the gift received bin, I thought it would be helpful to draw your attention to the small print regarding one Adam Alexander Osprey. Everyone please, Leanne. Thank you. He's very, it needs to go the other way around, 90 degrees there. So, highly, highly cute. So this Adam was born on the 4th of June 1987, and it actually trawled the internet looking for some kind of big world event that happened on his birthday. The internet's a big place and I couldn't find a single thing. Not a single thing. Literally nothing. However, bizarrely, the nurses that used to work at Bellshill Maternity still call that day Lovely Baby Thursday. Couldn't find it why. And since we were babies, Christmas has always been Adam and my favourite time of year, so I'm delighted the place is done up like that. I always got to play as Batman or a game for the Nintendo, and Adam always got his Polly Pocket. Exhibit 2, please. So for those of you who don't know that are perhaps a bit younger than Adam and I, Polly Pockets are shaped like hearts, or handbags, or maybe makeup cases. And each had a little doll called Polly inside who would move around a thoroughly enchanting yet really masculine one of the poor salon shopping malls and sleepovers. And that particular one, look, the girls are having a pool party over. That's great. So, Adam and I have always been pretty competitive, which is why I'm laying into him at the moment. Often spending days and weeks trying to outdo each other on the Super Nintendo, which Adam generally won. Or in exams at school, which Adam generally won. We've also been locked in a head-to-head race in male pattern baldness since 1987. That's actually one of the few races which I'm happy to accept the silver medal. But it was actually around the age of 5 or 6 Adam gained his first skill that would stay with him for life. And I remember being so proud of him that day. He's really, really good at breaking stuff. And by the action of some of you, from what I've said earlier on, I take it he's shared this gift with you. But technically it's a combination of destroying breakables combined with the ability to make a nuclear disaster out of an everyday situation. And there's far too many stories to go into detail here, but the bullet points of the situation are smashing any glasses within gesticulation range. I saw a set of 12 by the wedding presentation last week at Christmas. I've seen Adam simultaneously sweep 2 glasses off the dining room with one hand and then react like a cat by punching a totally separate glass straight off the table over the dessert. Rolling 2 cars onto the roof.
No, one.
One car and then well, sound massively crashed.
I wrote off one bus and flipped one.
Oh no, sorry, a bus. That's right, I forgot that. He's also managed to turn a full bowl of tomato soup into some kind of grenade and dropped it on Claire and Adam's one-day-old carpet, which exploded over 3 walls, 2 ceilings, over 3 rooms. But try and wrap your head around the geometry of that. It's honestly fair. My younger brother's favourite one, while emptying a clean and still hot dishwasher, Adam ate a full soggy dishwasher tablet, naturally assuming that it was cake. That wasn't that long ago. And he was injuring himself so much in rollerblading and skateboarding that he started wearing the twins' toddler safety roller skates. And they were designed to only roll forward. So while the rest of us were gliding around really gracefully, Adam was kind of shuffling forward like a pendulum on a bad back. Poor Adam. And the last one's a little bit mean because he's not really been the most gifted athletically through his life, but he is a trier, ladies and gentlemen. Over the last 15 years, he's really worked hard on his sportiness, and actually, Graham and Johnny were telling me the other day that he's only 5 kilograms away from being able to lift as much weight as Claire at the gym. And apparently now catch. But at this stage, I realise some of you might be thinking that that's terrible, Adam's so nice, he doesn't really deserve this. But ladies and gents, he's a cruel side, bearing in mind that I had a traumatic experience being quite badly bitten by a dog as a child. Last week, Adam was properly miffed to be told by my other best man that no, on my stag do in Poland, he couldn't book an experience for me, but I would be dressed in a boiler suit, given a 30-second head start and a 3 German shepherds. So this is the type of guy we're talking about. However, I can understand why some of the McMillans might have initially thought that I and my entire family were mistreating Adam. Husbands and wives in the room will know that one of the best things about marriage is that it's a coming together of 2 families into one over a period of months and years, bringing with it all the great stuff Adam alluded to earlier, but also quite a lot of the weirdness. And then you need to explain said weirdness. And one of my favourite coming together moments for the 2 families was an emotional reunion at Glasgow Airport when Adam and Claire returned from their trip. And now most of the Osprey family and associate people know that my brothers and I have called Adam Chubby since childhood. And he's always been really stick to him because he's had an appetite like a horse. This tale of endearment kind of backfired somewhat when he returned from his round the world trip, having survived on mac and cheese burgers for 5 weeks while in the USA. And for those of you that don't know, a mac and cheese burger is bread, macaroni cheese, burger, macaroni cheese burger, macaroni cheese bread, chips. That's a mac and cheese burger. So he had them for 5 weeks. So for those of you that, on the eagerly anticipated day that they returned, Claire McMillan and Osprey met at Glasgow Airport arrivals with a wonderful atmosphere of excitement, happiness and anticipation. And as Claire and a slightly portly Adam came through the arrivals gate at Glasgow Airport, they were greeted by cheers and tears of joy from the McMillans and cries of, "Welcome home, Chubby!" So to sum up, I'm really sorry for murdering you on the stage today, as Rose. And you should know this already, but I do love you, and I've always been fiercely proud of you as my brother. And some brotherly advice, if I may, remember to love and respect Claire, even when you don't really want to. Always make the big decisions together with your happiness as the first priority. And finally, remember all the nice stuff I've just said in 3 months when you were speaking my way. And Claire, you're an intelligent, confident, and bubbly girl who I'm delighted to officially promise us for now. And most of all, I want to thank you for making my brother happy in a way that I never could. And the last picture, please. This picture that Leanne's holding up is my favourite picture in the world. And the reason for that is because that's one of the happiest periods of mine and Adam's lives, running around with our 2 brand new brothers with huge grins on our faces. So Claire, ever since Adam introduced me to you 3.5 years ago, the 2 of you have been running around with grinning just like that, and I'm delighted for you all. So ladies and gentlemen, please raise your glass for a toast to the truly happy couple.
Now we can eat.
Now we can eat. Thank you.